My name is Jason Cullinane. I'm the proud owner of a 2011 Chevy Volt, Motor Trend's Car of the Year, and I am driving right now here in California.
When I first learned about the Volt in 2007, I was very excited about the idea of a serial hybrid electric car. I found plenty of forward-thinking, like-minded people at gmvolt.com. I read that blog almost daily and even contributed on occasion. One such occasion was a contest to determine which lucky reader would be allowed to test drive a Volt prototype in New York City. I was fortunate enough to win. I met several members of gmvolt.com, the lead vehicle designer Bob Boniface, and even got to ride with future Volt marketing director Christy Landy.
If you can get a chance to go to your local dealership, they have a test vehicle, go there, try it out. It'll be definitely worth it. At least you're going to have a better sense of what it's like to drive an electric car and what it needs. According to my onboard computer, from the time I bought the car, my lifetime miles per gallon is 136 miles per gallon. So I'm doing pretty good. I gotta say, that's a nice number to be looking at. Now the Volt is only meant for 4 passengers because of the way that the battery runs along the center of the vehicle. You get 2 bucket seats in the back and 2 in the front, but it fits everybody very comfortably, just like this. Alright, you can see both of us are pretty comfortable back here for a good ride. You know, I could stay like this for several hours. Little miss, well, she's just having a good time. So, here I'm sitting in the back seat, one of the 2 bucket seats that are here in the Volt. Plenty of room for 4 adults or 3 adults and 1 special passenger locked into her own little car seat. So she seems to be enjoying it. Let's say I've just parked and I'd like to charge the car. Let's open that up. Pull out the charger. Plug it in. Good to go.
When you plug in, the Volt determines if it is 110 or 220. If you needed a full charge, it'll take about 10 hours on 110 or 4 hours on 220.
So this is an electric car, so you do have to plug it in and unplug it, but it's a simple matter. Ready to go. Alright, I'm not going to preach to you about why you should get an electric car, alright? You're going to have to figure out why it might work for you in your situation. But I will tell you why it worked for me and why I picked the Chevy Volt. I had 4 reasons I was looking for in my transportations to how I ended up with the Volt. Number 1 was it mostly uses energy that's from here in the U.S., that is electricity. So on my day-to-day commute, I'm almost always using electricity. Only on weekends or for special long trips will I dip into the gasoline. So I'm getting fantastic mileage through that. Number 2 is national security. Right? The U.S. has to protect a very long oil pipeline, if you will, from places like Saudi Arabia to here in the U.S. to continue the current level of oil consumption that we have. If we are able to reduce that oil need through cars like the Volt and Leaf and so on, all the better, and we'll be able to produce that oil here at home. Number 3, environmentalism. Eventually we need to be weaned off of oil as transportation fuel. Right? Electricity works a lot better and it pollutes so much less than internal combustion engines do. The last reason, and it's kind of a selfish one, it's a hell of a lot of fun to drive. Alright, I press down on that pedal, I have 100% torque at all speeds. It's just so much fun. You need to get out and go test drive. Now you might say to me, Jason, you say it's fun to drive, but does it really have get up and go? Does it have zip?